So our first speaker tonight is Chad Baudoin. He's going to be talking about serverless facial recognition. Chad is a co-owner and developer at Moonsault Software. Sorry.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Hey guys, my name's Taylor. I've got a company, Centauri Consulting Group. We do DevSecOps. We have a product. It's like GitLab CI. I'm looking for essentially a co-founder who's also very technical. I'm very technical. So if anybody's really interested in jumping onto a consulting group and helping out with either product development or also DevSecOps projects, please come talk to me. And thank you very much.
So I'm Jim Tomonto. It's not exactly a job, but ultimately I'm organizing a hackathon team for a hack starting next Friday through the weekend around Internet of Things and security. And the DoD, I think, is putting it on. So if you're interested in IoT and security, and we'll probably integrate blockchain as well. So Hyperledger Sawtooth, if you're familiar. And then separately, I'm also trying to get a nonprofit off the ground that's going to attack or help to attack the opioid crisis using blockchain. So working with some folks, regulators at the state, and trying to get some of these things off the ground and looking for people that might be interested in helping out on that. Thank you.
Thank you, Jim. All right, speakers, we're recording tonight. We're going to try to put the recording up on the meetup site afterwards, probably tomorrow. So you can see, you can probably range between that door and about here and still be on camera. Yeah, we'll give you a few minutes here to set up, Chad, and we'll get started.
If I need to use the microphone, just let me know.
Yeah, you'll want to use the microphone.
Oh, man. Goal here is to set a pretty low bar for the rest of the presenters. So I have worked on this in my car approximately 10 minutes before this, so here we go. Actually, I'm just gonna walk you through, where's the cameras? Okay, good. Walk you through just a project that I messed with, working with Amazon Recognition. So Amazon Recognition is Amazon's kind of machine vision tool, and it does everything kind of from simple, hey, I'm gonna feed you a picture and tell me what's in it, a person with glasses or a cat or a pig or whatever, all the way to you can kind of do live streaming and track people in a store. A lot of it's creepy. It's creepy how easy it is also. So I messed around with that. So I'm just gonna kind of walk you through the project that I did. So I built this thing and I'll walk through it. So the goal of this thing was to simply grab my Instagram feed and then search my Instagram feed by my face or my kids' faces or my wife's face or whatever face. And you can do this too by going to faces.moonsault.co. So I'll just walk you through it real quick. Log in with Instagram. What's going on behind the scenes is it logs you in with Instagram and then goes through your entire feed, runs it through Amazon Recognition by creating a facial recognition index. So that's kind of limited to per user. So if I log in and Colin over here logs in, streams are not gonna cross. So you can already kind of see, I don't know if you can kind of see that. It's my beautiful wife. A little gray box around there. So it's already picking up the faces and kids and stuff. And if you click through one of those, it's just gonna do a search by that face. So cool, does a search by that face. That's neat. The cool thing I thought was this. Let's see if it works. Take my photo here. Search by that image. Bam, pictures of me. So that's the whole demo. So now I'm gonna walk through a little bit of how that happened. If I can figure out how to get back to the thing. On a different, there we go. So the app itself is just an Express app written in JavaScript, nothing too fancy there. The interesting part, the part that I thought maybe we would want to talk about this at a microservices meetup is how we index the faces and how quickly that can be done with kind of this microservice mentality. So when you log in, you can read that, but when you log in, it creates an index for you and only you. Puts a message on a queue to send to a Lambda to go ahead and iterate over your entire Instagram feed. Every photo it finds, because there's photos and carousels and all that, it will kick off another SNS queue message down here and index your face and go ahead and do that in recognition. And so that was the interesting part, is how distributed that can be and how little of a impact that can kind of take. It's super resilient. So if for whatever reason an image, you 404 on an image or whatever, you can't fetch it, the entire application doesn't go down. With Lambda, your blast radius is so small that it is incredibly resilient. So I thought that was pretty cool. Worth noting. So worth noting was Amazon, and I actually, if you log into this app, I can never see a photo if you have like a private account, which is pretty cool. So you just send it the photo and it sends you back a hash, and you're like, just save that hash, and that's about it. Like I said, recognition is stupid easy. It's fun. It does a lot. Like, I kind of scratched the surface. I got like to level 2 of 10. The video stuff is the stuff I really wanted to get into, because it is bananas, the stuff I read over with. And last, the serverless framework abstracts a lot away from AWS. I'm always very intimidated by AWS, and I always feel like I'm going to cut myself in there. And so I use the serverless framework to set up all of the SNS queues and Lambdas and stuff like that for distribution. Super easy, would definitely recommend. And do you have any questions? That's my time. Oh, wait, we got a question here. What kind of cool stuff can you do with video?
Yeah, sorry, just repeating for the microphone. What sort of cool stuff can you do with video?
Shit, can knock that over. It's pretty much the facial tracking. Like, you can pipe live video over Kinesis into recognition and like live track a user through your store. So you can watch them walk in, track them all the way through the store, what they're doing, and kind of play that back and look at it, which I thought was, that was about the coolest thing that I saw. Any other questions, comments, concerns? I hope that bar was low enough. Thank you.